Ever wonder why some HTML elements start on a new line while others sit right next to each other? That's the difference between block and inline elements. Block elements are greedy for space. They take up the full width available, stretching from left to right, and they always start on a new line. Think of them as big containers that push everything else down to the next line. A div, a paragraph, or a heading will always stack vertically because each one claims its own horizontal row. Inline elements, on the other hand, are team players. They only take up as much width as their content needs, and they flow right alongside other inline elements within the same line of text. A span, a link, or strong text sits comfortably inside a paragraph without breaking the flow. They're like words in a sentence, wrapping naturally when they run out of space. Common block elements include div, p, h1 through h6, ol, and section. These are your structural building blocks. For inline elements, you've got span, a strong m, and im. These are for styling or linking parts of your content without disrupting the layout. Here's an important nesting rule. Block elements can contain other block elements or inline elements. A div can hold another div, or it can hold a span. But inline elements should only contain data or other inline elements. You shouldn't put a div inside a span. That breaks semantic HTML rules and can cause unexpected layout behavior. Remember, block elements stack and take full width, inline elements flow and take only what they need. Master this and you'll understand the foundation of CSS layout. Want to get better at answering questions like this? With Interview Mentor, you practice real interview questions out loud. You get personalized feedback and a grade on every answer, and you can track your improvement over time.